Welcome to Ghost Storybook, the best collection of true ghost stories. Today's story is Winter 2013. This happened winter 2013. My husband and I were out for the evening when we decided to drive around by the river area near Red Mount, located on our reservation. Only community members are allowed in this area. The main area to enter was accessible day or night by a metal gate guard rail entrance, where you have to open a heavy gate, open gate, wait for driver to pass, and close and latch gate. This was because of the wild horses that resided in our community around and nearby mountains. Wildlife. It was around 11 p.m. We stopped off at a store and picked up some adult beverage to kick back by the river at Pole 12. It's a spot where we had family camping at for the weekends during the summers. We've been here a million times before, day or night. That night, sitting by the river discussing our problems to each other, and I was getting mad. Mind you, it's after 1 a.m. now. It's been 2 hours talking. We're both heated with each other, and I get off of the SUV thinking cool down, when a strange feeling kicked in like being watched. I turned and looked around me. Nothing but mesquite trees that seemed so thick and total darkness now, but I could hear branches snapping like being walked on quietly, one step at a time. I turn and hurry into the SUV. I told him what I heard. He reassured me it's probably just the horses that they heard the music, okay? Starting to kind of believe that might be true, but still a gut feeling. He said he needed to pee, so he got out, and a few minutes he jumped back in and said, "You're right, it does feel creepy." I said, "I think we should go now, but I got to pee." "Go then." "No, I'll wait." We back up and started out of the mesquite forest through a winding washboard road, onto a partial clearing from the mesquite trees. I said, "Stop, I'll go pee here, I can't wait." I jumped off and did my business. Just as I started walking back, I heard a deep, loud growling behind me. Then a long, screeching, high-pitched scream. I ran and jumped in, yelling, "Drive, drive!" He was yelling, asking what the hell was that? I was trying to catch my breath and scared shitless, yelling at him to watch the road. We got to main dirt road, but the washboard road was making it hard to go fast. I lit a cigarette and opened the window a crack, when I could hear that screeching in the distance, and he heard it too. We came to a small area where you have to drive slowly for 100 feet or so because of the rocks and dried muddy old road. We could still hear that screeching like it was running along the river upstream with us as we were heading to the only outlet. As he got to the pavement, we sped up the winding road, up and down, still hear that cry. The last hill, he said, "Oh shit, the gate." My heart pounding. "I don't want to get out. I don't want to get out," I said, but I knew I had to. That was our only way. I just looked at him and nodded. He slammed on the brakes. I jumped out, ran to the gate, pushed it open, and everything just slowed down to a crawl. It felt like an eternity as he was driving past me. All I could hear was it coming down the road. I could hear another it screeching to the east of me in the short distance. He was yelling, "Hurry, hurry!" in slow motion, real fast. I pulled the gate as hard as I could and it latched, screeching behind me. As I jumped in and we hauled ass away from there. That same scream, yelling, warning. I never went back there again, but I did hear it one last time. Thank you for listening. Subscribe us for more stories.